Hello, thank you for helping us make the mask for the medical staff. So I'm just going to go through the steps. The first thing I do is I get my layers out, and you should have 3 layers. You should have the top, the flannel, which is the interior fabric, then you're going to have your lining, or this can also be the outside. So what I do is I will take the top piece and put it on top of the flannel, such as that, and I just kind of smooth it out with my hands. You can also use your iron and iron several of these together. I've done that and it makes it easy too. Okay, so now I have this piece and I have this piece with my flannel underneath. So I've already cut my 2 pieces, and these are the 1/8 inch. We're going to be using the 1/4 inch, but for this video I only have the 1/4 inch. So I already have them cut, and I'm going to take this to my machine, and I'm going to put the corner of the elastic right in the corner there, so the top of it is facing the very corner. Then I'm going to stitch it in place, forward and backwards, and forward again. Then I'm going to take the other side and match it up to that corner, which is the shorter side of the rectangle. Also, keep in mind you want to keep the elastic flat, so don't, if it's twisted, you can see it's twisted. That's not a good thing. You want it to be flat. So make sure it's flat. Now, a quick shortcut. I'm not even going to take this out. I'm just going to lift it up and stick that right underneath there and stitch it. So that's the second corner. Okay, now I'm going to lift it up again. Now I'm going to go to the third corner, get my other piece of elastic and stick it in here. So you see I have it in the corner again. And I'm going to stitch that. I know it looks a little confusing right now, but I'll show you in a minute. After I cut all the thread. Again, making sure my elastic is flat, which it is. I'm going to stick this in the corner. And sometimes you can just sew on through, but I'm going to lift it up and stick it under there. Okay, up, back. Okay. You want to make sure that elastic is reinforced 2 or 3 times. That's why I go back and forth on it. So now I'm going to snip my thread here, cutting off all my thread pieces so that you can see. Alright, so now you have this step right here where you've got your elastic on, and this is how it should look. Now once you get down the steps down, you can do several of these at a time, which I do. Like I've done 10 at a time, and then I'll do the next step all together. Okay, so now I'm going to do the back. I'm going to sew the back of it on. So I'm going to put it on just like that. I'm going to turn it over so that I can see where my stitches are. Now it's up to you which side that you want to do this next step on. Sometimes when I do sew on the top of the flannel, it seems to stretch a bit, so I'm going to stitch on